Hey everyone, it's me, Wimzor The Great, fighting this guy, James from Sarahvip.net. He leads a Starmine, I lead with my Crobat. So I don't want to stay in to take a Psychic attack, so I switch out my Crobat by using U-turn and I go to my wall, Fortress, to take a Thunderbolt instead of a Psychic. So that was good prediction of him. He probably thought I was going to switch to a Water type, I don't know. So I use the serve again, and I know I won't be able to stay in for 2 turns. If he used Psychic on the first turn, I would have been able to stay in for 2 turns. So I could only set up a layer of spikes here. Now I send out my Vaporeon to take the serve attack, which it absorbs, and then I get hit by a Thunderbolt. But I know my Vaporeon can take the hit, as long as he doesn't get paralyzes, but he does. And that kinda sucks, and he also gets fully paralyzed in the same turn. So I couldn't get my wish support up to heal my Fortress, and luckily enough I get the wish off now, so I can still go to a Pokemon who can take out Starmie now. So I go for my Scissor, because I know he can take a Thunderbolt quite easily. And look, I just see his HP going down. I'm like, what the hell, he must have got a crit, and he does. I mean, how lucky is this guy? He gets critical hits, paralyzes everything he needs. So that kinda nailed my Scissor very early in the game. I still get the kill. But well, my Fortress is already on low HP, my Scissor is. And Vaporeon is also paralyzed. Now he goes to Espion, which is quite strange. And then he switches immediately to his Dusknoir to take my Bullet Punch attack I prepared. I couldn't go for a Swords Dance or a Pursuit, because I'm obviously not faster than an Espion. And now I switch to my wall, which takes the predicted Earthquake nicely, and I can set up my other entry hazards now. As he will-o-wisp me, so I get the burn, but I don't really care, as without the wish support, this Fortress is well screwed already. I get the Toxic Spikes up. Dusknoir uses another Earthquake, but I don't care. I still survived the hit. I set up my second layer of Toxic Spikes, so every Pokemon that he switches in will get Spikes damage and badly poisoned from the Toxic Spikes. My physical wall goes down of the burn damage, and I go to Vaporeon hoping to get another wish up. But I'm fully paralyzed once again. I mean, I'm just so unlucky in this battle, you can't believe it. There's still a lot more bad things to come, as you will see. So Vaporeon goes down as well. And I got only 4 Pokemon left. So I go for Crobat now, because I predict he's going to use an Ice Punch, and now I can switch to my Infernape to take the Ice Punch. And he takes it cleanly, and I go for a Fire Blast now to see how much damage I will do against this guy, and the Fire Blast misses. I mean, everything is going bad in this battle. You can't believe it, and I know I can survive this attack if it doesn't get a critical hit, but it does. A critical hit once again, and my Infernape is down as well. So once again I have to go to my Slash, the Pokemon which started the Dusknoir sweep, so that's kinda ironic for me. And he only does as much damage as I did when he first used his Dusknoir. So now I still have to go for my War Pick. I was afraid of using him because I was afraid of the Will-o-wisp, which could end the sweep very early, so still I get the Will-o-wisp. I get burned, so that halves my attack power. That really sucks, as I'm choice abandoned, but well, Mamoswine is very physical oriented, and well, the burn kinda nails that guy. So he goes to Espion. I'm like, well, why is he using Espion? Perhaps he has some kind of hidden power, fire or fighting. I don't know which one of the two, but I know my Mamoswine can take the hit, and he survives. And as Espion has pretty low defense, I can still take him out with an Earthquake while being burned. So there goes Espion. But I know I'm screwed anyway, so he still has like how many Pokemon? 3 Pokemon left, and this one's Lucario, so I'm like, I'm screwed. I can't win against a Lucario with my Crobat. But anyway, let's go off the battle. So I send out my last Pokemon already. I just Super Fang him as I've seen he's got a Life Orb, so maybe I can still get a kill here. It will depend on whether his extreme speed will take me out now. I hope it won't. So he uses extreme speed and I'm holding my fingers crossed like, please don't die, please don't die. And well, as you can see, I survived the attack and I can just use Roost again and again now to stall this Lucario out. If he stays in, that is. The guy stays in with Lucario, hoping probably to get a critical hit, which would eventually take me out. But he doesn't get a crit, he's running out of luck finally. I just Roost again, I heal myself even more now. And I just decide to use another Roost, hoping that he won't critical hit me. And he doesn't. So there goes Lucario, he dies of Life Orb damage, and I can still use Roost. But at this point I'm still pretty sure I'm going to lose the battle, as he still has 2 full health Pokemon remaining. So it will be up to me to stop them. And he goes for his Dugtrio, and I think that's quite a strange Pokemon to use right now. So I was thinking that this last Pokemon is probably a Pokemon that doesn't resist like bug attacks or other moves my Crobat has. He goes for Rock Slide. I think he's choice banned as he doesn't receive Life Orb damage, but still he can't take out my Crobat with a Rock Slide, so I can still just use a Roost here to heal myself over and over again and get rid of the flying type as well. So this time Rock Slide will do even less damage as I just use Roost to get rid of flying type. And I can just stall out his Dugtrio. And now he switches to Dugtrio as he can't do any more damage for his Skarmory, and well, I think it's getting quite interesting now. So I taunt him to see what he's going to do, and he tried to use a Spike attack, so I'm like, well, why is he using a Spikes attack here with only 1 Pokemon remaining for me on the field? He switches again to his Dugtrio, which dies of the entry hazard damage, and now he is down to his last Pokemon as well. So I go for the Super Fang to see what he's going to do, and he tries to roar me. And I'm like, maybe this guy doesn't have any physical attacks. Well, now things get really interesting. I see him Roost, so he's trying to stall me, but I go for the taunt now to see what he's going to do. He tried to Roost again, and I'm like, if he doesn't use Brave Bird right now, he doesn't have any offensive moves. And I see him struggling me, and I'm like, oh yes, he doesn't have any offensive moves. It's quite funny to see him using a struggle attack, which does actually more damage to himself than it does to me. And I just watch him die of the struggle. And well, this is actually why you should always have an attack move on every Pokemon you've got, even on like those entry hazard kinds. I hope you all liked the battle, and please comment, rate and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, see ya.